it going on? I hope everything is going as expected. But today I received an order from AliExpress that makes me so excited because I got the MAMBA F4 Power Tower just in front of me, and this stack is the most popular and craziest stuff right now because of the price and quality it has. So just take a look inside it. But before starting, this one came with this little fancy circular box which produce a very good quality and machining process. I think from the outside it looks very high end. I have got similar box here. These two looks very similar, but the customization of this one is really good, and the machining of this one is better than this one, I think. So let's take a look at the back. So it is the MAMBA F4 Power Tower, and inside this I got the F40 F40 amp 4-in-1 ESC and the F405 flight controller. So for the 4-in-1 ESC we got 326S input. Current limitation is 40 amp for 4 motors continuously, and the burst current is 50 amp for 5S setup, I think, but this one can support up to 6S. In 6S the amp will be a little bit lower, I think. Then the BEC is 5 volt 1.5 amp. Then it can support D-shot 600 up to as this one the ESC has BB2 chip, I think, which is a bit lower in clock speed than the BL32 ESC, and the mounting pattern is 30.5mm for M3 screws. And for the flight controller we got the microcontroller unit as STM32F405 microcontroller. The sensor, the gyro, is MPU 6000. Then we got flash memory for 16 megabyte, I think, and this is really great to have flash memory for black box and the DVR recordings, I think. So we got the Betaflight OSD and BEC for BEC 5 volt 1.5 amp, and the whole packaging weight for the stack is 19.6 gram. So let's open it. The packaging is really good and safe, I think. And when I first opened it, I was very much surprised because of the quality it looks at the outside. Let's take a look at the demonstration they produced. So this is the tower or stack, whatever you say. The quality of the components are really great, I think. And one thing I really like is the layout of the flight controller and ESC both, because they looks very clean, I think. And we got silver colored micro USB. Then here is the 16-pin connector, I think. Not sure. And the cable is really great, high temperature capable silicone cable there. And this stack is actually got pretty much everything needed. We got a rubber dampening ring there to prevent vibration from the motors. Previously I had the Matek F405 STD flight controller, but the flight controller was great though, but to me this one looks even better. One thing I really enjoyed about the Matek F405 STD is it has 5 URTs, which is enough for me, but this one has only 3 URTs. You know that rates TX6 and RX6, that doesn't mean that you will get 6 URTs. It is basically on 3 and 6, so only 3 UARTs, you know. So we'll take a look at the stack later. Just try something else to get to know what we get here. This is really a nice presentation they've included. You can take a look at this. This is really nice to have this kind of stuff inside this. So one thing I want to say that this one is the really popular and got famous day by day because of the price and the quality it produces. So you already know that the quality of the flight controller and ESC is really great, and it started selling from $43 I think, but I got this from AliExpress and it was $39 only. So I got this from a discount, and this whole stack is really comparable to a $70 to $80 ESC flight controller I think, which I got earlier, which is the Matek F405 flight controller, F405 STD actually, and this Holybro Teco 32-35 amp single ESCs. The ESCs are both $16 I think, and the Matek F405 was $27. But if you got the MAMBA F405 separately, then it will cost almost $29 I think, and the ESC will cost you $37. So let's take a look what we have else here. This is the capacitor, which is 470 microfarad 35 volt Sano low ESR capacitor, and this is a really high quality famous renowned brand Sano, which produce the really high quality stuffs. So keep in mind that if you are using 4S, then it is very much needed to put this in power lead, because this ESC doesn't have any kind of filtration. It has very minimal filtration though, only 12 to 13 small caps there, and it has conformal coating in the back I see, and this one is also very clean. In the camera it looks very ugly, but in real it is very high quality and looking like so, and the components are really very nicely laid out, and this is really a good thing to know which cable is for which purpose, I think. So we got something really good. This is the spare cable for connecting the ESC and FC, and this is 14 AWG high temperature capable silicon cable, and this one is Amos branded high quality XT60, which is black, and I like black XT60s, however. So I really like to have a capacitor included in the box. And here is the presentation of the flight controller and ESC. So actually I know everyone knows which one will connect for which component, so I will not going to tell you how to connect each component here, but I think this one can be able to set up GPS and some other sensors, I think. So I really like to put GPS on my quad. And one thing I noticed that it has a 5V BEC only, but I really like those which has actually 5V and 10V regulator both built in the board, because I configured, I have some LEDs which can work in 10V actually, so I need to make a voltage regulator separately. But you can connect the VTX in VCC and ground, and the camera in 5V ground and cam here. But these days the cameras are getting really advanced, so you can put them in the main power input here, because they supported up to 6S or 40V, I think. So this is really a great thing to connect them here, because it will set the flight controller really cool, because it doesn't need to flow a lot of current through the 5V regulator, which can burn the regulator. So let's unscrew this. One thing, we have 4 rings there, but they are not actually rubberized. I think they are plastic, so they doesn't work like dampening rubberized ring. So keep in mind that it will not prevent any kind of vibration, I think, but I think it is fine, because the standoffs will not touch the actual board and the components. And I think every components of this board is really well aligned and laid out. I take closer look in every components there and can't find any kind of major issues there. So the fades are looking really good. They are high quality MOSFETs there, which I believe is the same as the Holybro 3235 amp ESC has. And the engraving here, MAMBA, and here the leveling, you can see they are not white inked. You can see other cheapy stuffs like, this seems to be very high quality there. And the flight controller itself got pretty good filtration there. It got 2 tantalum capacitor there and more couple of SMD capacitor caps there. So this is really good to reduce noise, I believe. And the logo looks really great. The levelings for each pad is also very nice. So you can see we got the 5-volt regulator there and the Betaflight OSD chip. So the target for the board is Fury F405 OSD. So I'm not sure that it got pre-flashed with Betaflight or not. I believe it is not. So I am going to flash this board with Betaflight software, the latest one, I think. And this one is got the MPU 6000, which is very good for preventing vibrations. So I really excited about this, how it performs and it is going to work or not. So I really want to test this and check it with my multimeter. So we'll do that right now. So here I got the multimeter. So we'll check it in the continuity mode. So here is the continuity mode. You can hear probably the beeping sound. So if you test the plus and minus pad first, then you will get the beeping sound on for some milliseconds. That's because the caps got charged up, I think. So then nothing, so it seems okay. And this is the positive terminal and this one is also positive. So we got continuity, then ground, we got continuity. All the grounds are same and we got continuity there. And the USB case, micro USB case is not ground, so that's good, I think. So everything seems okay, I think. So I hope it will work just fine. And at last I want to say that some people says about this board is the flight controller looks like it's really a thin board, I think, but I think it's okay because it seems like it is closer, the thickness of the board is closer to 1.5 millimeter, and I think it is way over on millimeter. So this, if this is way over on millimeter and close to just 1.5 millimeter, then it is okay, I think. And the finishing, cutting the edge is really fine, I think. The polished and brushed finish there for the board of ESC, foreign on ESC, you look, and everything looks pretty much good, I hope. So this is all for now, and I think I will do a flashing video later and will explain something about this in Betaflight. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and if you have some questions, then feel free to let me know in the comment section, and I will give you the link for this in the description below. So if you like my video, then please hit the like button and subscribe into my channel so you get upcoming videos, and hit the bell icon to be notified. So thank you guys, take care.